All right, so we are live now. Hi guys, good evening. My name is Wing Hon. How is everyone's doing? So you might see me a bit weird because actually I've forgotten my webcam actually. So yeah, I'm using my laptop punya webcam. So the webcam of my laptop is actually at the bottom over here. Yeah, so it's a bit weird. All right. So I'm actually standing now. So if I stand all the way, you are not going to see me. All right. But anyway, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Salam sejahtera. My name is Wing Hon. Welcome to this live for tonight. So tonight punya live, it's very very interesting and it's a very very important topic as well. And I have the honor to invite Marcus, the founder of Zero Budgets Facebook marketing coach. Okay, so he will teach you guys today. Will share some of his tips on how you can actually build your social media, your Facebook, and generate sales traffic without spending any money. All right. So if you're watching this live now, feel free to say a hi to me or just hi Wayne, just type anything on the comment box so that I know that you guys are watching this live over here. And please also help me to share this live out to your friends and family as well. So welcome. I can see we have about 30 people now. So hi guys, good evenings. How is everyone's doing? Salam sejahtera. My name is Wing Hon, and welcome to this live. I know it's Saturday, and the reason why I set up this live, with Marcus, of course, Marcus is very busy with all his coaching and training as well. So I really have to catch his time, So he says, Wait, I'm free on weekend. So I said, oh, Marcus, come, let's go on live and share some of your knowledge to help you guys, okay, to make more money just by using your social media. All right. Just say a hi to me if you are watching this live now. Salam sejahtera jika anda sedang tengok live ini. Okay, just type just comment hi to me so that I know that you guys are watching this live. Dan jangan lupa share live ini dengan kawan-kawan anda, share on your Facebook, share on your Instagram, So we are talking about social media dalam live ini. Alright, so you have to make sure that you 100% leverage on the power of social media untuk menjana duit. Okay, so the most easiest way, first tips are, okay, the most easiest way is to share your live. If you're doing any live, just like this one, okay, share it out to your friends to drive more traffic to watch your live. Alright, so jika anda sedang tengok live ini, sila tolong Wing share live ini kepada social media anda, Facebook. Nanti Wing akan kongsi lagi banyak tips and tricks bagaimana anda boleh guna social media untuk menjana lagi banyak duit. Alright, jangan kedekut. Make sure that you share this live to your friends and family on your social media as well. All right, so just a quick one. Hi Fazila, hi guys, hi Suresh, hi Liz, hi Asha, hi guys, welcome, and welcome. Salam sejahtera. So before I pull Marcus to this live, I will just have a quick introduction of why it is so important and how you can actually use social media to drive more traffic and sales to your business today. All right, let's get started. I just want to quickly share my screen. So you guys are looking at my Canva now. Am I right? Let me check. Yeah. Hi guys. So welcome to Zero Budget E-commerce Marketing Strategy. So in this live, anda akan dapat belajar bagaimana anda boleh guna social media seperti FB, TikTok, YouTube untuk menjana lebih banyak duit, dan juga paling penting, apakah mekanisme belakang? Okay, what is the mechanism behind it? How or why, or what sort of tricks that you can use social media to actually drive more traffic to your business, no matter what business, online or offline. Okay, you can actually utilize leverage on social media to drive more traffic and sales to your business. All right. So let me have a great start on this live today. Okay. So how many of you guys actually know about how Xiaomi actually started? All right. A quick one. Xiaomi actually started with no handphone, smartphone. They don't actually start out by selling smartphone at the very beginning. Okay, so how they actually develop, how they actually know which smartphone are actually demanded by the markets. Okay, bagaimana Xiaomi actually tahu And by the way, I just bought my Xiaomi phone as well, T11. So bagaimana Xiaomi actually tahu apakah demand kat markets mereka? Okay, what is the demand in the smartphone industry? Okay, how Xiaomi knows? So Xiaomi was founded in Beijing 2010 with cohort of 6%. And the things that I want you guys to take notes over here is the highlighted on the box one. The smartphone maker's early growth came from cultivating a dedicated fan base and engaging with users online. Okay, so this is how Xiaomi actually grow. Okay, they don't push like spend millions ringgit or millions of dollars on ads to sell their products at the initial stage. All right, so they actually come out from their fan base. Okay, literally their fan base, their community, their social medias actually help to push out their products. All right, next one. Who know Mr. Beast? Okay, who is a big fan of Mr. Beast? So Mr. Beast burger and Mr. Beast earn millions of dollars every single month. And where he started from? He actually started from YouTube. Okay, he has 79 million subscriber, which is a huge ass numbers. Right? He started about 9 years back. Okay, then from this social media, he come up with other businesses such as the Mr. Beast Burger. And Mr. Beast Burger is actually makes around like 38 millions. Okay, so everything starts from social medias. All right. It might, these two things might be too overwhelming to you guys. Ring, wow, Xiaomi is so big. Mr. Beast, of course, lah, got 79 million subscribers. Do what also will make money one lah. Okay. What about myself? Okay. I literally spent no money, okay, no ads in making 11,000 ringgit in the last 90 days. Okay. This is all real numbers. Okay. I'm not like superstar. I'm not like celebrities at all. But I know the power of using communities, leveraging on communities, and how am I going to make money with from them. Okay. This is how great, or this is how I wouldn't say it will be easy, because the building process, you need a lot of time, consistency, and also dedications. But community definitely something that for all of you guys, whatever business, you guys need to start building it. All right. Another quick sharing. So the old way of selling things, you want to sell one product to a lot of people. Okay. This is what most of you guys will do in the whole e-commerce punya industry. Okay. I want to sell my mouse to a lot of people. Okay. So, for example, you make 200 ringgit from 4 persons. So each of this person, you make about 50 bucks. All right. And ask yourself this question: how much ads cost you need to spend to acquire these 4 users? All right. This is very important. Okay. You make 200 ringgit from this 4 persons. So each person is 50 bucks. For example, okay, so the old selling method, you will have a very high ads cost. I will show you guys why. Low return customer and also low brands loyalty. Okay, if you don't have a communities. So the old selling way, for example, cost of conversion is about 10 ringgit. So you put on Facebook ads, and you need to spend like 10 ringgit for each conversions. Okay, so 4 people here, so you spend 40 ringgit, and your profit is 200 ringgit because each of them pay you 50 bucks, and then your ad spend is 40 ringgit because you 10 each conversion. So 4 conversion is 40 ringgit. Okay, so your profit is 200 ringgit and your ad spend is 40 ringgit. What if I tell you there is a much more better way to do this? Okay, literally you can do it without any cost. Okay, literally you can do this without any cost. Okay, but just to give you guys a better pictures of this, how you can save cost by using social media. Okay, I will put a bit of cost into it. So the new selling method will be, you sell a lot of products, okay, to one person. Right? So you sell a lot of products to one person instead of you you're going for the old school kind of selling. You sell one product to a lot of people. Now you sell a lot of products to one single person. For example, same thing, your total ad spend is about 10 ringgit. Okay, so acquire one buyer. But only 50%, of the products, they only buy 50% of the products that push to him. So they only buy 2 products instead of 4 products over here. Okay, so total profits you earn is like 100 bucks, but the cost is only 10 ringgit. Okay, can you guys see the difference between these two things over here? Okay, so just a good big pictures. The old selling is cost of conversion is about 10 bucks, and then you make like 200 bucks, but your ad spend is only 40 ringgit. But the new way of selling is total ad spend is about 10 ringgit because you acquire only one person and only buy only 50% of the product pushed to him. So your profit is 100 ringgit and then your cost is only 10 ringgit. Okay, so it's much more cost saving in terms of in the marketing. All right, so that is why it is super duper important that you build your own community by using social media, and it costs nothing for you to build that community as well. Okay, later Marcus will show you guys how you can actually build your community with zero cost, especially on Facebook. All right, this is the best example that I can find for you guys. So Apple lover, okay, Apple lover normally they will buy Apple phone, then they will buy their iPad, they will buy the Apple Watch. Everything is Apple. Okay, so this is how they works. Okay, they sell a lot of products, okay, to one person. That's it, right? Instead of sell one product to a lot of people. Okay, so they have a very strong, of course, the branding, yada, whatever stuff is that. But the most important point that you guys have to get over here is how you can actually build your own community on your own social media. So how I look at social media is each of these social media is actually an online property. Okay, each of these social media, they're able to help you to earn money. YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. Okay, I'm not talking about the ads that you earn from the ads. Okay, I'm talking about if today you have a new product, for example, if you have a new product that you want to launch, all right, and then you have about 5,000 subscribers on your YouTube, 5K on your FB, and also 5K on your TikTok. So all you have to do is you can do an announcement to all of these social media, okay, and even only 10% of your followers or 5% of your followers or even 1% of your followers click and buy your products, okay, your products won't have sales on the first day of its launching. Okay, guarantee you already have sales comes in on the very first day of launching without you doing any ads at all. Okay, do you guys get what I mean? All right, that's why it is very important for you guys to build your own community. I see a lot of e-commerce sellers, especially Shopee sellers, okay, they spend so much of effort, they spend so much of money in driving Facebook ads, whatever ads, all the effort into driving to their store. Once their store get crashed by a bigger competitors, they are screwed. Okay, why? Because they don't have their own community to sell to. All that depends is on Shopee only. Okay, when a bigger competitors comes in, they are screwed. Okay, or when Shopee deletes their products, all the algorithm gone, then they are screwed as well. Okay, or the trend of their products is dropping, then they are screwed as well. Okay, but today, if you have your own communities, okay, of course, Shopee, you still do your Shopee, but you have your own communities. Okay, you have your own website, own Facebook page or group, whatever is it. Every time you launch a new product, you can first push to them first. So they already guarantee that you have sales already. Okay, so it's very important that you have your own group of loyal customer to support your products. Okay, there are a lot of ways to build your communities. Okay, later on, Marcus will share some of his tricks and tips to with you guys. Okay, so this is a good 15 minutes of introductions. So guys, please, if you guys are on e-commerce, please build your community. Remember this, each of this social media, okay, whatever lah, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever, each of this social media is actually online property because they are able to help you guys to generate money. Okay, not only on ads, but as an e-commerce sellers, you are going to get you can leverage on social media to help you guys to build your business much more faster and much more bigger as well. Okay. So any question, just pop in on the comment box below. Me, myself, or Marcus will answer you after this training. Okay. So without wasting your time, let me introduce Marcus Steele, which is a zero budget Facebook marketers and also best selling author. Yes, Marcus, he has a book and he also has his new book coming in as well. Later on, I will introduce a little bit, but let's us bring Marcus in. Hi, Marcus. How are you?
Hi, Wing. Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Hi, good evening, Marcus. So, can you like just have a quick introduction about yourself? You know what you do to our audience.
Sure. Hello, everyone. It's so good to see all of you. And my name is Marcus. I am a zero budget Facebook marketing trainer. That means I show people and coach people how to use Facebook personal account and many other zero budget methods so you can generate traffic, then transaction for your business. No traffic, no transaction. So traffic, transaction, and of course, we always want to learn the zero budget way because when you make your money, then you learn to spend. So a lot of new entrepreneurs, they are jaded by all these big news where you start with getting funding. So not yet. You need to validate the idea, do things with zero budget. When it takes on traction, then you can learn to go pay for more things. And this evening I'm going to share some tips and tricks and a lot of focus on community building because Wayne here is an expert in e-commerce, in community building. So amazing to be on your show after knowing you for so many years.
Thanks for joining us because in the markets, I don't think there is any coach that better than you in a sense of coach people on using Facebook and drive traffic and money with zero cost. Yeah, I think you are the
Thank you.
best person in this subject, to be very honest. Yeah, because a lot of people say, I spend millions of FB ads and then, those kind of things. Yeah. And then you bring out a very good point, actually. So for you guys, if today your products, your services, your website, whatever, if you don't have traffic, definitely do not have sales. Okay, so the main thing over here is you need to have traffic at the very beginnings. Okay, and Marcus is going to show you guys how are you going to use Facebook with zero cost tanpa modal untuk membantu anda untuk drive more traffic and initially eventually hopefully able to generate some sales. All right. Hi Shakira, hi Ellen, hi Leah, hi Salmia, hi guys, hi Juan. Hey guys. So I have prepared some questions, for Marcus. So I hope that you can, give your best, to answer all these questions because I think this is very important to all this audience. Okay, especially during this MCU, and all of us might be a bit tight on budget, and we are looking at alternative way to push our sales and also traffic to our businesses as well. All right.
Sure.
So first thing first, which social media do you recommend is the best to build community, and how do you justify it? Why is it a more appropriate platform since there's so many?
Excellent and very simple question. So the first thing first is put social media aside. So forget about social media. Yes. Focus on your target customers. So when I say target customers means who are you wanting to help in your business? If you say everyone, then it's obviously you need to learn some marketing because nobody targets everyone and anyone. If you say anyone and everyone will use your product, then I would say every company that sell water will be successful, right? Because everyone must drink water. So it's not the case. So you first must identify your target audience. Who? Is it the young crowd staying in the urban area or where? And what are their pain points, their problems that you want to help? And what is their favorite social media platform? Because if you are going to catch a certain fish, you need to be at the right place, right? You don't go to river and say you want to find a shark. It's not going to happen. So you need to know where your target audience are spending the most time on. And then you appear there and invest your time and effort to be seen by them because that's where the type of traffic that you want. Is it clear?
Yeah. Hi, Ivy. One thing that I want to point over here, Marcus says very, very straight to the point. If your business is targeting everyone, literally you are targeting no one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the key because a lot of sellers, e-commerce sellers that come to me also, Winga, how do I do marketing? Da, 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 da. Then the first question that I ask them, so who is your target audience? And they answer me, everyone lah, everyone lah. So if you are target even iPhone don't target everyone,
Correct.
right? So you first, as Marcus said, you need to know who is your target audience first, and then where is this target audience will camp at. Then only maybe if they are professional, then there will be probably in LinkedIn, right? So Facebook maybe not that suitable. Maybe I don't know, Marcus, what do you think? If they are like professional.
Yes, if you are looking at corporate executives, then it will be LinkedIn. So it really depends who you are targeting. Facebook is the masses. So if you want to get very high traffic and then not the youngest crowd, to be very careful with my words, the youngest crowd will be on TikTok, Snapchat, and nowadays IG is very hot and popular. So depends on who you want. I pick Facebook because they are the ones that I want to target. They are normally in their 30s to up to 60s. They are the ones who have the budget, and it's the masses.
So can I ask, like, Marcus, how long do you not how long, how long do you take to build your Facebook business from scratch? You started from scratch, right? Because
Yes. I was using Facebook to solve my own problem actually. When I first started business, I was selling branded handbags, and being new in business, I don't have experience, right? So we use our credit card. So please don't use your credit card to buy stock, okay? It's a silly thing to do. Luckily, we survived. We bought stock. After that, we are in debt, and then we realized that, hey, we still need to do marketing. If you don't market, nobody knows about your products and services. Then I realized that since no budget, so I'm very thankful. Last time I always wondered, why other people got budget, I don't have budget. Now I'm like, hey, it's great because now I know how to do things without budget. So I realized that my partner and I, then we had Facebook account, more than 1,000 friends. They say, hey,
wow.
Since we have friends, we need help. Let's ask our friends to support. Come to our handbag sale event. So we posted on Facebook, we messaged them and say, hey, come. Because fans normally will support, right? And if fans don't support us, that means we didn't do our part. We didn't show them or connect well enough with them. Or some friends, if they really don't support you, you need to find out why, what you can do better.
I have one question that I get often as well from my students. So they always ask, Wing, I do not know what to post. Okay, for example, if they are selling like this what's this essential oil, for example.
Okay.
Essential oil. So what sort of posting that they can actually post, but it's not so hard selling one?
Okay, excellent. If you are selling essential oil, if you are still doing this, this is the most basic way. Okay, this essential good oil is good for you, keeps you relaxed. You can apply here. This is something you can or have already done, I believe. Very normal and very basic. What you want to do differently is showing things that is different. For example, some you are preparing or drink, you can put your essential oil. That is engaging content. And you are not selling, you're just showing people. Showing is always better than telling. I repeat, this is very, very important. Showing is always better than telling. Nobody likes to be told to. And I like to share this example. Let's say dating scene, okay? Let's take the dating scene. This guy want to impress the girl. This guy say, hey, I'm very rich. What do you think the girl will respond? Okay, right? But if this guy doesn't say anything, he's well-dressed, smart, and then he drives his Lamborghini and parks there and comes down from the car. And then the girl look at him and say, wow, this guy must be rich. And this guy say, actually, this car is not mine. I just rented for this date. Do you think the girl would believe him? Or the girl will say, he must be rich, just being humble, right? So this is what I mean by showing and not telling. So if you are having essential oil, what are the benefits of essential oils? You can tell it's boring, but well, you can do that. It's no harm because social media, you can post so many days, right? Today you post this one, you see the response. 1 week later, you show people you are using it. And one of the best ways I like is very subtle advertising. You take photos and then your product is somewhere behind or near your product, near your photo or video. Then you can share some of the ways to use the product, but not too much, and tell stories. People love stories. So if you have someone who give you testimonial, that's also another type of content, and you can share the story of this client who have used it and how it's benefited them. And avoid asking people to PM you if they're interested, because normally I think people will know they can PM you normally. Of course, sometimes you can have direct selling posts, sometimes.
I want to ask, is it necessary to have our own Facebook page, to drive traffic or to have to sell our things? Is it necessary?
Page, not necessary. It's good to have, because if you have page, you have another platform. However, page and profile, they are two very different. Profile, you have natural traffic. Profile is you as an individual. You normally don't sell so directly because it's you, right? Your friends like you because you are Wing. Okay, Wing, wow, you are doing this fitness regime. Okay, wow, you're on YouTube. Okay, so they are following you because of you. So sometimes if let's say you're promoting essential oil, you can show ways to use it, you can share the benefit, and you can also play some games, quiz, and do a lot of things. So that's personal account. But page, if it's a page for essential oil, then you can blatantly promote it because it's expected that you will promote this product in this page. So traffic-wise, ideally is have both. But reality is this: how many people can be consistent and disciplined enough? Not many of us are like Wing, right? One day can upload 5 YouTube videos. So fact is this: we have things to do. You cannot do that much. Then you focus on one or two first. And page, you need to have some funds to generate traffic, because today
Funds.
Facebook, money, because it relies on advertisements to drive traffic. Personal account, not necessary. You cannot spend, and you don't have to spend, because on certain keywords you're writing, Facebook is smart enough. It's AI, right? It will send you traffic. Like if you put you are in a new relationship, wow, then the light go up, right? Because it's psychology.
One more questions, okay? So for if today, I am selling on Shopee, for example, okay, and of course I already put up some budget on the Shopee ads, but now I want to explore a bit more because I have watched this live. Thanks Marcus for sharing all your awesome tips. So now, how do I want to start to share my product? For example, I'm selling this bio gold thingy for phase 1, antioxidants, smooth skin punya products, for example.
Then you want content on social media, because your friends on social media are not, most of the time, not ready to buy. Let's say today I'm not ready to buy. Then suddenly I come and watch this. Hey, why Wing, you are rubbing your face? Oh, actually I'm talking about this product. And then say, hey Wing, why are you doing this? Then you may say things like, most people will talk about the product, but sometimes you can leverage on events. Let's say you have a competition. You are you want to vote for Mr.
Mr. Malaysia.
Yes, Mr. Malaysia. So you need to look good in front of the camera, or for some people, they need to get married. So people will think, hey, I'm also getting married. Oh, I'm also going to compete in a pageant, and my skin need to look good. Wow, okay, then I think I should consider this, because Wayne, my friend, is already using this product, and I trust him more than the billboards, for example, because we have the connection already. So you use social media to make people think the way like you and see the similarity, so they will go to you, and then you can close them offline. Say, hey, you can make this purchase in Shopee, sending traffic over there.
There's a very important point that Marcus pointed out over here as well. So a lot of us, we just like post the product's name and then the link. That's it.
Doesn't.
So what Marcus is showing here is, you have to do some sort of like a review kind of things, right? You need to show people, what are you using, for what purpose. You have to actually put much more effort now, in just like, instead of just purely posting things, product's name, ABC, click here to buy. That wouldn't works anymore, right?
Yeah, it's too boring. It's like no effort. Seller, you need to put on some effort. You need to think from your customer angle, why people should buy your product. So just now I gave 2 examples, right? If skincare, getting married, or taking part in a competition, or maybe want to get a girlfriend or get a boyfriend. So still single. Let me try maybe this one can help me attract. So you make people interested. You see, when I say dating, Wing also smart a bit. So you see, something interesting, right? If not, buy this, or the composition, alcohol, or what, you have aloe vera. So this is very dry, very boring.
Very sian. So okay, before we continue, for those that are interested in Marcus' latest book, which is the condom, why condom for entrepreneurs? I mean, why the worst condom? Just wondering lah.
The purpose is achieved, is to get you to ask why. One of it.
So why?
Yes, So see, marketing, right? You want people to be curious. The title is Condoms for Entrepreneurs,
Yes.
Zero Budget and Safe Ways to Market Your Business and Protect Yourself. Imagine without the word condom, the title would be Zero Budget Marketing and Ways to Protect Yourself. Okay lah, still okay lah.
Relate
But not so sexy, right?
With
With the word condoms, then wow, what book is this, right? So,
and to get attentions.
Correct. So there's two purposes. One is to get people to ask, and second, people can imagine you want to be safe. So umbrella is boring. A lot of insurance companies already use umbrella, right? But nobody's using condom yet. So I thought, hey, why not? And I have friends who say, I don't care what you write. I'm going to buy the book. So I know it works.
Yeah, so for those that want to get, actually this is a pre-order lah. So you only can get pre-order. So just click on the link and then you will get, how does it work? So they pay first, then you will send them later, is it?
Correct. So for those who pre-orders, I will involve you in the process. That means I'm writing and I will engage you and say, what are your biggest challenges you are facing? What you want to read or learn? Then I will write based on your request. So I'm publishing for you.
Very personalized. Very personalized.
Yes.
Right. So for those that want to get Marcus' latest book, Condom for Entrepreneurs, I already put the link there on the FB and also on YouTube. So for those that are interested in learn more about entrepreneurship, click on that and get started. And also Marcus is running a zero budget startup entrepreneur coaching program. I also but this one you have to PM. Okay, you have to PM Marcus. I also put the link there, and you can add him as friends. And just PM him regarding for the coaching program, and then Marcus will give you more information regarding the program, which is zero budget startup entrepreneur coaching program. All right. So I have a few more questions actually.
Sure.
So okay, we have talked a lot. I mean, all those online coaches, talk about YouTube, social media, yada yada, a lot of things. So what are the 5 ways or the 5 main tips that you want to share with us on how to start building communities without cost?
Sure. One of the most powerful business and marketing avenue is through communities. Yes, it's no longer the future. I think it's the present. Let's put business aside first. For example, what is sustainable is always community. You live in a condo, you will interact with your condominium community. Or you live on landed, you have a gated garden, you interact with them. Or if you are in sports, in basketball, you have basketball community, badminton community. So it's very sustainable because everyone knows the objective to come together. Okay. So in terms of business, how do you build communities? Is first you need to know the purpose of the community. Otherwise, it would be like me years ago where I built many communities, but then eventually it just died off, phased out. Plus, there's no purpose for people to interact. And a lot of business community say for networking. So networking is so broad. You also want to narrow down a little bit. And vision and goal for the committee, you need to identify 2 things. First thing first is what is the purpose and goal for your members? Or in other words, what do your members receive? First thing. Second is very important because if you want it to be sustainable, you yourself also need to have some value. And I won't say necessarily is business directly. There are 2 types of communities. 2 reasons why you should have for your community. One is value for your members. One is for yourself. Okay. And 2 types of communities. One is your customers. That means these are people who pay you for your service. You can put them in a community. And the second type of community is what Wayne is doing and what I am doing. Wayne has your YouTube followers communities and your Shopee and all this, right? And you don't sell them directly. No, you are giving value all the time. And then you end up receiving value in a different form. So I also have a community of home cook, which is active, where I don't sell them anything. I have a committee and we give value to them by sending them business. So I ask everyone, instead of buying from KFC, McDonald's, you support your neighbors first. Buy from them. So members receive business, that's value.
How do they join your committee though for the cooking class one?
We have a Zoom session every Thursday. It's called Blue Spoon. You can go to the Facebook page as well, Blue Spoon Community. Or you can also send me a message. Actually, I'm involved in quite a few things, so there's quite a few links. If you're interested, you just on Facebook, just send me a message, and I will invite you to Thursday sessions. We have
Blue
Zoom
Spoon
every
Home
Thursday.
Cook. Blue Spoon.
Yeah, Blue Spoon Home Cook. Correct.
So can I just share this link to those that are interested in joining, or they have to join?
Sure. You can set that link, but our weekly link is not published because we kept it quite privately, where everyone who comes in is a friend of a friend.
So bagi mereka yang ada jual semua barang-barang cooking, you can join this group actually. Cooking group. Okay. So bagi mereka yang ada buat cooking atau ada pun, this is a group for you guys to join and interact with each other. I'm sending it.
Okay. Anda boleh menjual makanan, minuman, dan semua yang berkaitan dengan dapur dalam group Telegram.
Community. Or in Telegram as well. Oh, good stuff.
Yes, we have Telegram. We moved from WhatsApp to Telegram because WhatsApp is only 256 members. We have 500 plus already.
Wow, kengok.
Not okay lah. Small group, intimate group.
I think most important. Okay, another thing that I want to ask you as well. So a lot of us, we are looking at, keep pushing on the members to join. So how do you look at this? Do you need a lot of members to join, or you need only those quality members to join? Because I myself, I also run a Telegram group on e-commerce as well. So initially I have about 300 plus people. But every time, when I ask questions, when I ask them to do certain tasks, not a lot of them are interacting with me. So what I decided is to, only those that interacting with me, I will keep them inside the groups. Those that not interactive, I will just remove it right in my group. Yeah, do you think that is a good way to filter out things?
Yes, definitely. That's one option, and it also depends on your direction. For example, some groups, you see, they have tens of thousands of people in Facebook, but whenever someone posts, it's only one response, two response. So to me, these kind of groups are not very effective. Some group, you have only 100 members, but then the engagement, you have one post, you have 20 comments. So I would say depends on your objective. It's good to have both quantity and quality. And normally quality comes from quantity because you have a lot of people. But the key is this: the first group that join is critical. The first 20 or first 50 or first 100 that is active, if they are setting the right culture, so after the first 100, the rest who come in will follow the main group because that's a culture set. But if suddenly you grow too fast, right, you suddenly have few thousand, but then there's no clear direction yet, then it's everywhere. Then you may have a bit of challenge to get people to do things the way you want them to do. So if you start with 5, this 5% already know, right? Oh, Wing's style is like this. So they will follow your directions easier.
I can associate. I mean, but when you talk like this, I can associate. Building a community is like building a company as well. The culture is very important.
Yes.
So bagi mereka yang nak guna social media anda untuk menjana traffic dan juga sales, so make sure that your followers, your subscriber is the first maybe 50, as Marcus says, is quality members terlebih dahulu. Okay, jangan apa-apa pun drag in. That's why jika anda dalam Telegram group saya, anda tahu saya memang remove mereka yang tidak aktif. Okay, kerana Wing betul-betul nak mereka yang aktif, kerana saya memang nak bantu anda untuk berjaya juga. Okay, so make sure that when you build a social media like FB or whatever lah, I think Telegram group same thing as well. You have to make sure the quality of the group, so everyone we are moving on the same direction dan kita boleh berjaya bersama-sama. Right. So thanks for the sharing. The last one that I want to ask is I am a noob lah, I do not know anything about Facebook, or whatever social media. And today I want to start up my live. I want to sell on live. So do you recommend to directly do a live and then sell on my own profile, or I open up a page, then I sell on my page?
For Facebook live selling, page
Mhm.
is better because Facebook page, eventually, if you grow, you want to have the software where people can just type A+1, then it's automatically put into the shopping cart. If you use personal account for a start, yes, I always recommend you try out first, get experience first, make all the mistakes first. It's like you thought halfway and then suddenly no sound. You thought halfway, suddenly, you look there and then your product, you don't know where, and then off camera. So you do all these things first, make all the mistakes first using your personal account. Then when you go onto your page, at least you are more professional. You know what to dress, where to wear, timing and all these things, where to click, all this. And page is the way to go. Just that you need to have a certain team member to help you, because if for a start, okay lah, where eventually you will need someone to help you where you are talking, then you need to read the comments. So the focus is not so straightforward. And more importantly is you want to be seen as a proper business. So page is the way to go, and you can of course use other tools as well, not just Facebook for live selling.
Okay, I have one last question. Okay, this last question I think is very relevant and very important as well. Oh, by the way, this live will until 9:15 only. Yeah. So if you have any question, feel free to ask. One question: if today I'm new, or same thing, I'm new. I want to start up my live commerce. I'm starting live on FB. So what are the one thing like what are the one things that you can share with us? How are we going to drive traffic to a new live streamer on FB?
There are many ways. Maybe I share one or
This
two.
one,
Depends time.
this one enough.
Okay, okay. So stick back to the community. Why? If you are in a community, you have a group of people. You have people, then you have traffic, then you have support, and also you need to be the one to start. Meaning what? Have you ever supported other people's life? If you haven't, right, you just ask people to come and support you. Maybe some will, but half of them say, you asked me to support, but you never done anything over the years. Suddenly need my help. That's why it's so important to always give value. That way, one day, if you need help, you have a lot of people to come and support you. So every day, do something for somebody else. You will feel very happy one. Every day, you are saving. You're like putting money into your piggy bank. Okay, so you are depositing. So one day you need to withdraw. Your friends are like, hey, okay, mari saya bantu, mari saya tolong. Wah, you orang baik. So not when you need people, then only you start to call. Then late already.
Yeah. So jangan takut, jangan takut untuk membantu orang atau how should I put it? Don't scared of how should I put it? Don't scared of being used by others. Is it something like that? Or
Yes.
don't scared of yeah.
Yeah,
So
because
values.
asalkan kita semua ada hati yang baik, sincere.
Yeah.
So we help lah. After helping, if people say thank you, good. If they don't say thank you, okay lah. As long as you don't, help as in you spend a lot of money that you need, you give loan money that you need, then don't.
Yeah. Besarkan hati lah, besarkan hati. And I know that's what Marcus doing as well. Marcus also do a lot of give a lot of free coaching, free trainings, educations to all those startups, e-commerce owner, or those that want to start up e-commerce. Marcus give a lot of these kind of tips, tricks, and training as well. So make sure that you guys follow his Facebook and also his YouTube channel as well. Right. So yeah. Anything else before we end this live, Marcus?
Yes. Once again, thank you so much, Wing, and to all our audience, thanks for tuning in. Keyword is action. Don't be afraid of making mistake. Ambil tindakan lah, take action.
Yeah, take action. Paling penting, banyak orang tanya. I mean, I'm pretty sure like Marcus, you share a lot of tips and tricks as well, But only those action takers that do accordingly, they will success. A lot of time, we haven't do, we already complain. Macam mana boleh tak, boleh tak. Sudah setahun sudah. Orang sudah mula, orang sudah berjaya, orang sudah bencana duit. You sampai 1 year, boleh tak, still asking the same questions. You tidak ada ambil apa-apa tindakan yet. Okay, so make sure that you take actions. Alright, so
Yeah.
Asha, jangan kedekut untuk membantu orang. Yes, that is the thing. Okay, jangan kedekut. Okay, bukan suruh you bagi 1 million ke 100,000. Tolong, anda boleh. Okay, dengan kemampuan anda. Yes, dengan kemampuan anda. If you can, you help. Yeah. So hi Anna, hi. Thanks for the super stickers. Peace. Thank you. So that's it for today's live, and I also want to so for the book, let me just copy it again. So for those that are interested with Marcus latest coming up book pre-order, you can click on the link and then you can pre-order from there. And also for you guys that are interested in learning more about how you can use zero budget to do your company or to do your business punya marketing, okay, you can PM Marcus on on his Marcus Teo Live FB page. FB this one is a personal page, right? Page.
Page.
This is your page. Yeah, you can follow him as well. He will share a lot of tips and trick. You can also copy his way of posting. That
You
if have
copy,
no idea.
but you modify a bit. Otherwise, you will sound like me. Tak tulen sudah. You modify a bit.
Yeah, so I think the best way, easiest way is to copy, modify, and then do it on your own way. So you will not, if you have no ideas, okay, go to Marcus punya FB page and see how he posting, and then just modify, and then just do it on your own. Okay, so thank you, Marcus. Thank you so much. Spending your time first on this wonderful Saturday night. Right. So, anything else that you want to tell our audience before we finish off?
Yes, same thing. Take action, because I learned this from Wing. If you all remember, May last year, 2020, Wing had 30,000 plus followers on YouTube. Now it's 190,000. Yeah. Amazing. Really respect. This is action taker right in front of us here. Wow, everyone, we must learn from Wing.
Thank you. I mean, yeah, take action is the most important thing lah. Okay, take action. All right, guys. Thank you for watching this live, and I will see you guys on the next episode. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye, and thanks, Marcus, for joining us tonight.
Thank you.